Okay, so as we approach the last 2 weeks of this course and the last 2 weeks of school for the year, and you guys have your schedule with me and any other class, there really isn't 2 weeks left. There's just a few classes left. So what I want to go over is some crucial information for you guys. One thing I changed on our website is rather than just list the assignments just since we started remote learning, I've now expanded that list out to include all essentially assignments you guys would have had to complete and hand in. So anything that might have been missing, stuff we did in class, like activities we did in class, you've already been credited for those. So those is not what I'm talking about. So what I'm talking about is just stuff from the previous units that a lot of you might still be missing. So here you can see this list before remote learning began. Now this entire section here is just direct links to the stuff you guys need to complete from units 1, 2, and 3 that were all completed before remote learning began. As a matter of fact, unit 4 was mostly done as well, but we finished up remote learning, or unit 4, when remote learning started. So I'm counting it as part of the remote learning stuff we did. So you can see there, if you combine that then with the stuff here to finish the course, right, up to and including the final essay and the final presentation, there are 14 items for you guys to look at there. So those are direct links to those items right on our website now. So that is less searching for you guys. You don't have to scroll through the entire page now. As you can see, that's right off the top of the page. So right off of Theory of Knowledge 32 SIB, just scroll past the remote learning information and you're right to this list of end of the year assignments. So as we get to the end of this course, I wanted that to be easy for you guys to find, okay? So the next thing that's really important is just below that, as we discussed during Friday's class, was the changes, obviously, with remote learning to the TOK presentation. And after our discussion on Friday, I said, I'm just going to give you guys all the options, but you have to tell me which option that you did. So this form right here is crucial for you guys to fill out. So this is the number one thing I need you guys to fill out right after we're finished our meeting today. You need to get on that. I need that information from you, okay? Right now, only 4 of you have done this form, okay? So I need to know, and actually in the form, there was a question asked by one of you, and it was, can I do a second essay from a different title from the list if you choose to do a second essay? And the answer is yes, you could do that. A TOK essay title from that list, as long as you're doing a different title from the other one you're doing, the answer is yes. So this is what I mean. If you don't even know what I'm talking about, you need to get to this form and you need to fill it out, okay? This form is really important because it gives me information about when we're doing and what you're doing for the TOK presentations. So are you working in a group, or has that changed since we're now changing up the TOK presentation? Which of these options are you going to choose as best for you? Some students have chosen this option already. They want to come into the school, do their TOK presentation, and present it out to you guys over Teams. One of the 4 people have answered has done this one. They want to come in and do their presentation, but just to me, not over Teams. I have some people choosing this one. They are choosing not to do a TOK presentation, but instead do a second TOK essay, okay? So please read this. And if you have questions, that's what these other ones are for. A lot of these, it says you can skip this question. It depends on what you answer in the first question. So this form will not take long, but it is very important that you all need to do it, because right now, like I said, I only have 4 students who have done this. So I hope as I'm saying this, a lot of you are opening this up on your web browsers right now and getting ready to do this presentation, this form, pardon me. Okay, just below that is our journal of what we've been doing since remote learning started all the way up to today. Okay, today was actually scheduled to be a day where students could start presentations, and more importantly, that you guys could have some time to work. Okay, at this point now, I'm just double checking attendance there, and those two students are still not here, so that's okay. Let me do a volume check in case you guys have any questions. I want to say over microphone, and I'm going to also open up my chat window, because now I want to ask if you guys have any questions about anything I've presented so far, because really I just want to be available to you guys now to help you to finish everything you need to finish for this half credit in TOK. Okay, I've made a list, so you have a list right on my website. Okay, that form about the TOK presentation is crucial. Okay, the essay and the presentation are huge parts of your final mark in this course, huge parts. Okay, so they are very important for you to do. You need to do that essay and you need to do that presentation or an alternative, and that's what that form talks about there, since we're not doing in-class presentations anymore. The final thing I'll just say is about the essay. You absolutely can hand in a draft of your essay before I finalize your mark. You can hand in a rough draft of me looking at your essay before I finalize it, and I 100% recommend that, okay? TOK essays are a weird sort of system of how it's marked, and what I don't want you to do is write an essay and go down the wrong track and then get a mark that you're not happy with, okay? So for example, it's not like writing a history essay or an English essay. A TOK essay is a philosophy essay. It is an opinion piece. You have to focus on the concept of a knowledge question. And a lot of the stuff in that guide I gave you help with that. But really, I don't want you to just wait to the end, hand in your final essay and hope you did it right. It is much better strategy if you hand in a rough draft first. I have forms, I have like feedback I can give you, all kinds of stuff. So in order to do that, that's what this time in the next 2 weeks is for, is please submit whatever way you'd like. If you want to email it to me, whatever format you find useful, get me that draft so that you know you're on the right track. It is not a long essay, 800 to 1,000 words. That's pretty short. So I don't imagine this is going to take a ton of your time here to finish up this course. Whew. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about anything I've said so far? Because all I'm going to do now is I'm going to say if you have no more questions and you have work to do, you absolutely can now disconnect from Teams and get to work on your TOK work. You have to get this work going, okay? I am going to be staying on Teams from now until 10 to 10. And if you want to just connect and ask me specific questions, either with your microphone or with the Teams chat, I'm here to support you. But if not, if you've got work to do, you can disconnect now. I've already submitted attendance and get to work, okay? I will not see you guys on Teams for attendance until Thursday of this week. So on Thursday, I'll remind you of this stuff and I will take a look at those forms to make sure you guys are filling them out. And if you're not at that point by Thursday, I'm going to be sending out reminders and reminding you over Teams on Thursday to fill out that form because it is crucial. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I will update attendance for Latanya. Thank you, Latanya, you're all updated. Okay, if anyone missed these instructions, I actually recorded this and I'm stopping that recording now. So I'll actually put that up on our website